Hey guys, today I'm in Manila in the Philippines and I've traveled 40 minutes by cab out to a restaurant called the GOOSE Station. Bought a pair of pants specially to meet their dress code and I can't wait to try it. On the menu they have two options, an express menu where you choose an entree, main and dessert for a fixed price, some incurring a supplementary fee, and what they call the memory, which is the degustation of full set menu. This restaurant seats around 30 to 32 people and they have at least a dozen staff on the floor and in the kitchen. The knob of butter is served on a piece of slate and three options of bread were presented. I went for all three: focaccia, mini baguette and a honey wheat bread. It sounds like a beer, honey wheat. This menu comes with 4 different snack courses. This is the first one, foie gras mousse in a phyllo cone with pork wine jelly, fig jam and roasted hazelnut on top. The foie gras mousse and the pork wine jelly, fig jam all work beautifully. I won't finish it, just as I mentioned, I have an upset stomach if I have too much oil or buttery stuff. So the foie gras is a bit rich for me, but very light and balanced start to the meal. Next, tasters. This is a lychee mix on a spoon, and then a tuna tartare with a anchovy aioli. Wow, the granita on the lychee was just amazing. Just literally melted and dissolved in your mouth into this delicious citrusy thing. Now let's try the tuna tartare. It looks like it's again in a phyllo wrap. Wow. The anchovy aioli isn't over the top and it matches with the tuna tartare beautifully. Last snack is rice crackers. So these are made with white rice and sesame. You can see the little pieces of sesame in there. These ones are also white rice, but then they're colored with squid ink. And then this is using brown rice. This is a vinegar and a guacamole. Interesting. Let's try the brown. Incredibly light. It looks burnt, but the flavor's just this is they're so light you could eat this all day and never get full. Is that something to worry about? I just had my wine glass refilled and that was after the 4 snacks. The degustation itself hasn't actually commenced. I'm on holidays. Now this one is a caviar dish. At the bottom is white asparagus, then a crab bisque, crab salad with all different condiments, and then arugula caviar on top. Let's get a top-down shot as well. Now this is one that I just can't wait to get my spoon into. Reinforcing the texture and shapes on this one of the caviar, it has tapioca balls mixed in with the crab, and there's a fair old chunk of crab in this one. Now if I've learned anything from Goldie Hawn movies, and face it, who hasn't, it was from Overboard, where she said, caviar should be round and hard and should burst in your mouth at precisely the right moment. Now these aren't hard, they're actually quite squidgy. Okay, caviar aside, that was outstanding. If I went home after eating just that one after the half-hour cab ride, I would go home happy. You know when you start trying to really savor every morsel and make sure you mix the ingredients and really get it all in, and then you end up just shoveling it in, nom 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 nom, because it's so delicious. That's what happened. My favorite thing about any fine dining experience is when the chef reinvents a classic dish. One of my favorite restaurants in Sydney does a deconstructed Black Forest cake. This is the chef's signature Eggs Benedict. So this is an egg in there that has been cooked for 1 hour at 64 degrees centigrade, then with a hollandaise foam on top and truffle oil, and it smells amazing. And then sticking out of it, that is a bacon twill. This, if you eat truffle, and right now is truffle season in Australia, I can't even tell you, or you will know anyway, the smell that's coming from this. I'm in white truffle heaven. Now you might quite reasonably be asking, for someone who doesn't like too oily of food, why am I eating truffle oil, hollandaise sauce and bacon twill? For me, remember I studied an economics degree as well, it's all about a cost-benefit ratio. You know, I'm not going to bother eating McDonald's fries. The benefit compared to the fat content is not worth it, but something like this, as a one-off, I'll have an upset stomach tomorrow gladly. Okay, this is another dish where I'm resisting rubbing my finger around the inside of the glass to get every last bit. Outstanding. Just had my breads topped up, and I gotta say, if the meal continues at the standard it has so far, this restaurant's gonna be the first on the channel to get the Food and Culture Patented Foodgasm Award, which I didn't think I'd give out for a long time, but wow, it's truly world-class standard. Next is their homemade pasta. It's a Parmesan pasta with a stack of the baby shrimp on top, which is you know, a reference to Filipino food. They said the shrimps are a little bit spicy, but not too much. So let's mess it up. Actually, let's try the shrimp first. Not spicy at all. A little bit sweet. And the pasta. Mild, but there's a definite undernote of Parmesan, maybe oregano. That deserves a mix-up. This is the kind of dish, whether you love it or hate it, that justifies the price of entry at a top-end restaurant. This is their play on a carrot and beet salad. So this is a carrot jelly around a goat cheese. Then they have different kinds of beet all around the place. This is a mousse made of pea with leaves on top. This is a beet jelly. This is baby arugula and carrot tops on caramelized Spanish onion. And then this is also a beet jelly to finish on. Salad, just look at it. I mean, it's art. Oh, and under the carrot roll there is their homemade version of soil, which is made from nuts and beer and all kinds of things that they make up into this crunchy dirt stuff. The pace to eat this one quickly. The beetroot to finish on is actually a sorbet, and it's melting away. Now, I personally found the pickled items in there just too vinegary, but I think that's to cut the creaminess of the goat's cheese, which I didn't finish. So if you were eating it all as a balanced dish, I think it would work quite well. This is their Panties Salmon with squash puree, salsa verde, dill, and accompaniment. And it looks rather special. On top of the squash puree is shrimp foam, and it's really nicely cooked salmon. And nice in the background, the conversation is about the 2-star Michelin restaurant that couples have attended in Europe recently. This traditional French steak knife tells me that it's time to get excited. I've just ordered a glass of bread. They serve a 24-hour cooked cut of beef here. It's served medium rare to medium because it's been already cooked for 24 hours. Oh, can't wait. That is a huge glass of wine, and I find it so funny that they still offer you to taste the wine to check if it's corked when we don't use corks anymore. Yes, that's a South Australian Cabernet. And it's cold. What the hell? It's like refrigerated. It's so strange.
Is this refrigerated? It's cold. Yes. You refrigerate red wine?
Yes. Because of most of our just asking to make it cold, but not that cold.
Okay. I never had that before.
Sorry.
So the waiter said they do refrigerate the red wine slightly because most of their guests requested slightly chilled. Interesting.
You got your 24-hour steak.
Yeah.
USDA short ribs, sous vide for 24 hours. That's why we call it 24-hour steak. We cook it for 24 hours through immersion circulator.
Is that in
Sous vide.
warm water?
Yeah, controlled water bath for 24 hours. Then we pan-seared it to finish. For your sides, you got truffle mashed potatoes, that's that. And for the sauce, you got Worcestershire jus. And finally, some crispy onions.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
In case you missed that, 24-hour cooked US short rib beef, cooked in a warm water bath for a full 24 hours, then finished with a pan-seared, crispy fried onions, green beans, truffle mashed potato, and Worcestershire jus. And as you'd expect for 24-hour beef, it is incredibly lean. The only thing I would say, for something that's going to be slow cooked this long, I understand, you know, tougher cuts are going to come up better on a slow cook, but I would go for something less marbled. The fat stays as fat rather than melting through the meat when you cook it that slow.
Good answer. Chef Ray from the Beet. I will explain our dessert. We call this the texture of strawberries. As you can see, under it we have some strawberries smoked compote. And strawberry sorbet on the middle with strawberry grated back. And strawberry syrup on top with strawberry chips.
Strawberry, 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 strawberry.
Chips of strawberry. And the last one, we have some cardamom caramel glaze.
Cardamom cremon glaze. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Damn, if this was Iron Chef, they just quadrupled down on the theme ingredient. Strawberry on strawberry on strawberry on strawberry on strawberry. Okay, the strawberry dessert is fantastic, but I have to say, only the Eggs Benedict dish gets the Foodgasm Award tonight. They were all very, very good, but I'm really going to reserve that for things that absolutely blow my mind, and that Eggs Benedict, that was right up there. So, Eggs Benedict, total screaming Foodgasm Award. The rest, fantastic. Everything stood up well. The only things that I thought were a bit short were things that were too creamy for my palate. But if you get a chance to come here, come, run, book in, come. I think they're changing the menu in a week's time, and I'll be back in Manila in 2, so I hope to come back here again myself.
One last little surprise. Here is apricot preserve with white chocolate and almond crumble ready to eat. And
Steaks and Uber.
What's your most famous dish? The egg?
The Eggs Benedict
Yeah.
and this one, the 24-hour steak.
Yeah. In Manila in 2 weeks, so if I come back in 2 weeks, the menu is different.
For the express, but
The tasting menu will be 5th of August.
yeah, we're still working on the next Rizal team menu,
Okay.
and hopefully by the end of August maybe.
End of August.
But we'll try to finish it up before.
Okay, but probably not start of August.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Cook it for 24 hours, and during service we use it for thermalizing some of the grilled meats.
Magkatabi.
Hamburger?
Yeah, this is a cheeseburger.
Also express.
Also for the express. Konti lang.
Price? Table 4, 6.
What is the smell of those fries?
Pimenton, Spanish pimenton.
Oh,